Hi everyone, my name is Tiana K. Johnson. Today I'm going to be telling you guys about the Backbush Children's Education Association. Here we have Mr. Ralph Pearson with us, and we also have Miss Satta City Johnson. And I want to say a thanks to our two hosts, Mr. Dom and Mr. Luis. Now can you guys take it away?
Hey, how are you guys? Good to have you. Thank you so much, Diana. This is Luis, and we have Don.
Hello, this is Tom.
Well, welcome once more. You've been here before, Ralph, telling us about your organization, the Backbush Children Education Association, and now you brought Miss Sata. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So, what brings you here today?
Well, it is a pleasure again to be back here um, to throw more light on our association, the Backbush Children Education Association, that we started a few years back, and we are hosting our fifth annual fundraiser in April, especially April the 6th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Yeah, that's right. The last time you came here, you were telling us about your gala and how you use your gala to collect funds for the school that you guys building up back at home. And this gala is going to be in Winston Salem. Where exactly?
It's going to be in Winston-Salem at the Ramada Inn Hotel off on Akron Drive, just off Highway 52.
Okay, so the information is going to be posted online, right, Don?
Yes, the information has already been posted online, and Raf and Sada today is giving us an update based on the change from the last event. Could you tell us more about the change, Raf?
Usually we usually have it the last Saturday in March, but due to Easter, so we have to reschedule the event for April 6th. So that's the reason why we have the change. It's like change in our schedule. So we are here to come back and provide awareness and encourage people to get a ticket to come and support and see how the Liberians people celebrate. Yes, so this is the reason why we are here today to give a little feedback about our upcoming event. We actually have this event every year, and in future we are looking at future opportunities, not only just raising funds, but also to start doing work within the city of Winston-Salem with young children as well.
Okay. Well, young lady, have you been in the gala last year? Were you in the gala?
Yes, I was in the gala.
Oh, okay. How you like it?
It was amazing.
Oh, wow, wow, wow. So, what is to be expected, Sata, in the gala?
Well, actually, we do have cultural performance. That's one of the things we do every year. But this time, we try not to use our own Liberian people. We're trying to use our African American community, where she was Tiana, a dance teacher. So she's portrayed the African culture so much, and she's going to be performing. It's just about we are all one people, and as you may be aware, Liberia and America have this huge historical connection. So we also raising funds. We build a school, but we also want to create that connection so people can get to know that when you say Liberia, there are so much things that we have in common with Liberia and America. So we're trying to have that collaboration as well.
So that's very interesting. So, Tiana, you said, Sata said that you are part of the dance group, and your teacher is the person who's going to be one of the entertainers in the event. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that dance group?
It's a really fun dance group. We have lots of dances all over of Africa. We have Nigerian, Ghanaian, and lots of others. We also wear lapas, or maybe you guys can call it ties, around our waists, and we usually wear really easy wear.
Oh my goodness! So this is a whole cultural showcase for everybody to know more about your culture. Well, you are born here, but your parents, your family come from Liberia. So that's pretty cool. How does that make you feel, like representing your culture?
It makes me feel proud of what I'm doing as a child.
Okay, so that strengthens your identity, which is pretty cool. So, Ralph, could you tell us a little bit more about how you guys collaborate with the local community here in the States,
Well,
or in Winston Salem?
in Winston-Salem, especially
Yeah.
where we started this whole process. The community have been very receptive, very much receptive, and they work with us, council ladies and other people within the community have worked with us. Now we have also embraced the Asian group. You know, last year those who attended our gala last year saw how many Asian people we had over there, and I think it was an excitement for all of us. I think we enjoyed. Um, this year program will be similar to what we had last year. That we should expect vendors, so there will be some stuff that people can buy. You come in, expect to have your red carpet walk in and your VIP status and stuff like that. Your three-course meal and lots of dances. And don't forget our grandmas. You know, in Africa, especially Liberia, when you have a program and you do not climax it with a grandma, then you've done nothing. So we want the community, we want the Liberian community, the American community, Winston-Salem community, Greensboro, and all around to come and embrace this gala and support us.
Okay, so that sounds very excited. That sounds very excited. So this gala, it not just highlights your own community, but it also welcomes everybody else. Like you mentioned, the Asian community. I'm pretty sure you're referring to the Cambodian Cultural Center, right?
Yes, yes.
And as well as MDA, in
Yeah.
which you are a part of.
Yeah, the Monsonia Dark Association. And one fun fact about that is that we eat similar food. So most of the time I like, okay, my second home is like Vietnam.
Mhm.
That's the only thing I always laugh and I always excited about. And it's not only about our fundraiser, but we are also open for collaboration that we can work together because education is something that it's not easily given in Liberia. In Liberia, when you really look at our education system, uh, less fortunate people that do not have especially children they cannot afford. I can tell you my life experience when I was growing up. So I know how it is. So helping somebody get a level of education is very, very important and very impactful. And we just want to say thank you for you guys for opening doors for us to work to collaborate with us to help us build the brand that we are building. We talk about diversity and inclusion. We are all from different countries. We are immigrants, but we do have similar things. We have things in common and we have similar experiences. So we are excited that we are working with you guys. I just want to give a shout out to the both of you and the Montagnard community, the Montagnard MDA, the Cambodian. You just open your arms to us and getting all where we want to go. We are looking at future collaboration and other opportunity as well. One day you can go to Liberia.
For sure, for sure, for sure. And
So if they want to, if anyone wants to collaborate with you, where can they find you and how can they contact you guys?
Well, we do have a website, Backbush Children, backbushchildren.org is our website. We are also on Facebook. We are also on Twitter. So, and we have a phone number. You can reach us by phone number 336-926-0642. We have different means to communicate with. You can even mail us a letter, 344 Azela Drive in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, 27105.
and once more, all of this information will be posted online for everybody to have available. Um, so in our last meeting, you mentioned the different ways that people can contribute, right? In which was donations and other ways, right? Can you go ahead and tell us how our audience can collaborate?
Well, those who want to come contribute, and we would be very, very happy. for you to contribute to our cause, especially it is a worthy cause. Uh, we would you can use Zelle, that is back $ back push 17. You can also use our cash app, by the way.
Mhm.
Or you can use a Zelle 336-926-062, or you can go to our website and donate that way as well.
Yes, and from reading on your website, the ways that you guys will are is available for you guys to collaborate will be to for through a commemorative break that we talked about. And you want to talk more about it? That commemorative break, sponsoring a child,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay, so this is what happened. I remember back home when I was growing up, when we had war, people used to sponsor like kids. They have non-profit organization that would go and pick a child, and they would sponsor you. They would provide you like all the utilities for school,
Mhm.
right? So this is the program we have. You can pick a child, and you decide to sponsor them from grade school, whatever level. We will be able to provide the name of the child and the needs, and that's what we are open to. It's not only the physical catch. But if you decide, like, okay, I can take care of this child, that's one of the things is going to help us as well.
Okay, so when we're talking about sponsoring a child, right? What would be the amount? The amount that would be ideal for to sponsor a child.
Well, sponsoring a child in Liberia right now is about $150 per year.
$150 per year.
Now you can do more, as Satta just alluded to the fact that you can do as much as you can afford to do.
Mhm.
But we figured out that if you provide $150, that money will be able to buy the child's uniform, buy him or her sneaker to wear, and be able to help with other stuff that they need for school. Um, Also, the commemorative bricks that we talked about is to put your name out there. So 100 years from now, somebody can look up and say, "Oh, wow, this is my daddy's name," and that my dad contributed to the school and their work and what they've done. It is, I mean, shown here today that the school is in existence. Uh,
And also, I remember from our last conversation, you said that if a family or an individual decides to sponsor a child, they will be giving updates in the progression of the site throughout the school, like sent like such as sharing maybe manual work like drawings, stuff like that, like pictures to the sponsor, right?
yeah, right now we have about 50 kids pictures with us.
Mm-hmm.
And we got the family phone numbers and everything else. So that would be your child. You can communicate with the parent, and you see their growth. We will be getting their report cards annually or every quarter for you to see how well they are doing with your money that you're spending to help them out. And believe me, um, the children in Liberia, maybe most some parts of Africa, they are in dire needs,
Mm-hmm.
and they are in dire need. And I would tell anybody every day, if you give uh, those kids that are in dire needs an opportunity, they will bless them.
So, having heard all of this, how does that make you feel, young lady?
Um, it makes me feel proud of my country, and it makes me feel like Liberia's been going through a lot, and by having help by the U.S., we can make things a lot better.
Okay, and how do you feel about your mama Sata and your uncle Mr. Ralph doing this amazing job? How do you feel about them?
It makes me feel like they're lifesavers to this school, because it has a lot of history between our family. So they're basically lifesavers to kids.
Oh, they feel okay. Well, that's pretty strong. That's a very strong statement.
That's an incredible sentiment from a young lady. She's so smart.
Well, so from summarizing what you have done, you feel proud of them. You must feel very proud of them. Okay. I see. I see. I see. Anything you want to add on?
How many people are you expecting this year, Raf?
Well, we anticipate 150 people. We hope and pray that we can get more, but we anticipate at least 150 people or more.
So I wanna ask, how many children are being sponsored as we're speaking right now?
Right now, there are 9 children that are being sponsored.
9.
9 children that are being
So
sponsored. But the school has an enrollment right now of 92 students.
90. So out of 92 students, 9 children are being impacted by the generosity of
People from
the
here,
people
and the
here.
rest of them are also being impacted. I would say the entire 92 students, because some people might not sponsor the child, but they have attended our gala, they
Right.
bought tickets, and they contributed other means. And so
Mhm.
all of the, and
Right.
had I been for them, for your help, for the philanthropy that we are, for the kind gestures that we are receiving from the American community and the other community, the Asian community, and I don't think this would have been possible. We started a couple years ago. Right now, I'm proud to say there are 92 students that are receiving free Christian-based education from your donation and your assistance.
That is great. That is great. And one thing that I do want to highlight that stand out from, and I want to bring here to this meeting from our last meeting, is the fact that all the effort that you put outside of doing this gala to afford the salary of your teachers, right? You mentioned how you do Uber,
Mhm.
like you yourself are a teacher. You yourself are a teacher, and aside of working your job from God, you gotta be at school at 7. You gotta be at school
645.
at 6:45. Be ready to teach at 7, and then everybody gets on the the bell rings around 4, so you must be home like around 5:30 or 6 o'clock. So from while you get home, get some dinner. So you might be out in the road like around 7ish, so and on doing your Uber, so that you can afford your teacher's salary. I mean that is, yeah, that is just amazing, Ralph. That makes you Superman.
Well, thank you. Well, what makes it difficult is the fact that it is difficult to be building, trying to allocate money to build, and also paying salaries for teachers and other stuff. So it becomes very difficult. And
Mhm.
so uh, it might be a little better after we have constructed the buildings that we intend to to construct.
Mhm.
But for right now, every year we have that problem when it comes to paying teachers. So what I have done is, hey, I drive Uber, and what I normally do when I come from work, I go straight to driving Uber,
Oh my
and I
goodness.
drive Uber sometime by 7 o'clock. Then I come home because if I do not, I might not be able to go back.
Oh, so you finish the school,
Yes,
and go straight to
go
Uber.
do my Uber thing, then I
Oh
come back. So
man.
whatever money that is raised from my Uber, that money goes to pay my teachers monthly and stuff like that.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
But it is a cause. It is a
It
means to
is.
an end, and I'm very positive that uh, we will do it together with your help, with the American, everybody who have put their arms around us. They will continue to help us out, and we will accomplish this mission.
Like there is a unique lesson here. Like we giving, right? We giving when you give, right? Is a two-way street, because yes, even though you're giving something from your from you are literally giving something, right? But as a response, you are also are given some happiness. Like, I don't know, it's just such a fulfillment of happiness that you feel like your heart. Like, I'm pretty sure you, young lady, you felt like that sometimes whenever you, let's say, you see a friend who is sad or crying because they is a snack time and they didn't brought no snacks, and they cry and they feel sad, and you go and give them, oh, here, I share it with you. You give it to them, and then that friend puts a big smile on you. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel like I'm being such a nice person and they appreciate it.
And you also feel what? Appreciative, right? Yeah. So that is like, I don't know. Do you understand where I'm coming from right now?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
this
like
is
two. It's like a two-way. You give, but you give to show up to show kindness, right? But in the same time, what you are receiving is appreciation. So I think it's like what you are gaining is more than what you are giving. Like it might not be materially, it might not be, but it's just like this, like a void is gets
Yeah,
filled inside.
actually, being kind and giving out is something contagious. It's
Right,
something within you, right?
right,
That's what we're doing right now. As
right.
community, for some of us, like Mr. PSC and I, we in the community. It's just something is within you. You just have to, because we know how it is when you do not have. We know how it is when how difficult it is when you are underprivileged. You cannot go up. So
Right.
you have to sacrifice, and everything has to do with sacrifice.
Yeah.
Once you sacrifice for someone else, there will be an outcome, a
Mhm.
great outcome. So this is one of the things that we actually putting everything into this. From the beginning of things will be difficult, but at the end of the day, I am sure that we will, have a fruitful result. So we are here. We are asking for people to give us that support to be able to build the next generation in Liberia. So your $5 or $10 or $50 is really mean a great thing to us, and we appreciate that. You can sponsor a kid. If I tell you myself, sitting here today, I'm advocating for students or children in Liberia. I remember during the war, after the war, I was on scholarship, on Grace Point scholarship in school. There are other people, humanitarian left from America and went to Liberia. They had a nonprofit at the time, and I was on scholarship. So I've experienced that, and I know how it is when your parent cannot afford and you have to go to school. So this
Right.
is why we are out here. We are trying to ask for donation, whatever donation. It will not go unnoticed. We appreciate it.
Yes, most definitely, most definitely. Uh, I mean,
It was similar to what I do myself. I do sponsor two children myself in another school, not even my own school, in my Barclay, in the Eva Smith
mhm.
elementary school. I sponsor two children annually, a boy and a girl. And trust me, those kids, when I met their parent, the kind of joy.
It fills you up.
I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like I have donated $1 million.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
That's how I felt. And mom said, had not been for you, my son would
Mhm.
not have gone to school. Prosper, his name is Prosper. He said he would have not been able to make school this year. But the dad left me with these two kids and I don't have no means.
Right. 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 Whew. It's a lot to unpack, man. A lot. A lot. A lot. Is like one thing that I wanna point out is that let's keep in mind everybody go through this circle of life. Everybody's born. Everybody get to be a child. Everybody get to be an adolescent. Everybody get to be an adult, and everybody get to be an elderly. You see, so the president of the United States, right, at one point was a child.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I mean, even Albert Einstein at one point was a child. Everybody at one point were a child. So you don't know. Like that's the thing. Like with a child, is like you don't know what impact can a child have on the world, not just in the life of people, but in the world in general. Because the child that you can help, that you are helping, might be the one that's gonna impact everybody,
Yes.
or it might change the world.
Mm-hmm.
Might be an inventor. Like you don't know. Like children are like, uh, you can say is a door of a million opportunities on a child. You don't, and it's just so beautiful to see them grow and learn, especially learn. That's why education is so important. Anything else you would like to add, Sata?
Well, not much, but actually, I just want to say thank you for hosting us. And as we await April 6th, which would be our gather, we ask that you support us because all the conversation boils down to your support. Whatever donation you're able to get, and I think Mr. Pearson will also will give you tax deductible, right? Yes, you have that. And another thing I really want to highlight over here is that the Babush Children Education Association is a 501c3 in Winston-Salem. It's a Liberian-based non-profit organization. So I don't want people getting the mix of like the Liberian Association or something, but it's just a Liberian-based non-profit and 501c3 and non-profit organization, and we are here to help build schools and educate less fortunate children in Liberia, specifically in Arlington. And the name Arlington, if we go back moving forward in a subsequent time, as we continue to showcase our organization, we will try to build a network to give you more information on the connection when it comes to the connection of Liberia and America. So in Arlington Backpush, so it's far away from the city. So we are asking if you can sponsor a child or you can whatever donation you can get, we would appreciate it. And our website, you have our website. I think it's a Pearson gift. Our website is there. Our contact information. We are also open for future collaboration. Or if you want to know more about what we do, contact us. We are waiting and hoping to work with you.
Louis, can you show them the tickets that they have? It's in that folder right there, the green folder. You guys can share the tickets and let us know how much it costs for the tickets.
So we have the tickets. We have for $50 ticket for single. This is $50 tickets for single. This is said the fifth annual fundraising gala. And we have couple tickets as well, which is $90. But this is the $50 tickets. We have couple tickets, it's $90. We have couple tickets for $90. And we do have like a table, a full table, a sponsor ticket, which is $600. I don't think we have it over here. A sponsor ticket is $600. So we have three different types of tickets. You can take any one of them. If you want to sponsor, which is a sponsor ticket, which is $600, we are open. Our information will be. You can also look up on Facebook, and then if you want, you can go online and get and purchase your ticket as well. So come on and support. Post smile on the child face. We appreciate that. We have Cash App. We have Zelle.
And
Send your donation.
also, I want to add that this is a family event. Don't just think that this is only for adults. This is a family event. So we strongly encourage you to bring the whole family in. Bring wife, husband, grandpa, grandma, uncle, nephew, cousin. Bring the whole train.
Yeah.
Bring
yeah,
everybody. Have a good
exactly.
time
Yeah.
because from my understanding, you guys there will be a cultural display such as dancing, singing, and also there's gonna be a little bit of art through the local vendors, and also how can you not talk about the food? The food is
the
kind
food.
of oh my goodness, how can you not talk
Liberian
about the
food.
food?
If you want to get the taste of the Liberian organic food, just come and join us. Purchase a ticket. Come and be
Yes.
part of the dancing train, and we do our Liberian dance anyways. But come and get taste of our Liberian food, our authentic
Yeah,
Liberian dish.
authentic. So,
Authentic
if
Liberian
anything,
dish.
I'm interested to ask you, young lady, what is your favorite Liberian dish?
I do not know how to describe it because I have several.
Oh my goodness, my mind is blowing everywhere.
Well, my first favorite one is chocolate. You have to try the gravy and the greens with the rice is good.
Oh wow.
It's kind of hard to make, but if you learn it from someone that's really good at it,
Mhm.
like my mom,
Mhm.
it's gonna be easy.
Okay. So, man, I'm very in. I remember going from to your last gala, and the food. Everybody that was there, man, they were mesmerized by the authentic food. All the all the crowd was very satisfied with it. Everybody was, especially you put the potato salad. Oh my goodness. Okay, here in the United States we have potato salad, but Liberian potato salad is in a whole different level, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Potato salad that we as us make is very delicious, as Mr. Lee's just described. It has lots of seasoning, fish, chicken, has lots of seafood, and
Oh my goodness! You know what? Thank you so much, young lady. Thank you so much. And also, I remember your ginger juice. Oh my goodness, that stood out a lot. I remember.
But I think the ginger juice is a West African thing, right?
Oh, it's a West
Yeah,
African
West
thing.
African thing because we also will make ginger juice, but I think the Ghanaian and Saturday they also make ginger juice too. So
Okay.
it's like an African thing.
It's never
It depends on the recipe.
the recipe, yeah,
Depends on
but
the
it is
recipe.
so
How you gonna-
refreshing.
Yeah, how you gonna make it and our Liberian food because the Vietnam and Monsonians also eat cassava leaf.
Mm-hmm.
But people cook it different. The okra, so each is different, but it depends on how you season your food, the recipe.
Right.
And you know, Liberian food always tasty. Whenever
Yeah.
there's like the jollof rice, we have the
Yes.
best jollof.
Yes.
Nigerian or Ghanaian person can go argue about it, but we do have the best jollof.
Go ahead, honey. What were you gonna say?
I was going to say that whenever people from America taste our food, they say this is the best thing I've ever tasted.
Oh man, that's a huge compliment.
Yeah, it happened to her on her school campus anyway, so she just wanted.
Okay. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you for coming to our platform and share with our audience. Um, is there anything else that you wanna that we are missing or you wanna add, Don?
Thank you, Louis, for hosting Bush Church Association, Satta, and the young lady, this beautiful young lady who has been so articulate. It puts me to shame. My face is red right now because all the things she's saying is just so inspiring. She's an amazing communicator, and it's great to see that she's involved both for her community and her family for such a wonderful cause. And we're gonna see that it's gonna go far with an energy like hers involved in this community. So thank you again for sharing the story with us, and we're really happy to be part of this story with you guys.
And just remember, like, you never know with a child how much of an impact can one child have in the world or in the life of others. So
Well,
thank you.
we will be counting on our Vietnamese community from last year. I will be more than happy to see the group that were there last year and even more. I'll be counting on my sister B from Charlotte, and I know she can bring her group. And we'll be counting on my friend from Greensboro,
Francisco Guzman.
Francisco.
Oh, Francisco
and-
Guzman, you're being
There are a lot
tagged.
of other people that have tried to get into this thing this year. But again, come on, guys. Let us have a fun night and let us enjoy ourselves and let us interact. Like Satta said previously, we are looking for volunteers and we are looking at collaborating with any organization that is working in similar cause. We will work with you. We are also hoping to start helping the local community in Winston-Salem.
Right.
this
That's
year.
yes. That's something very important to highlight.
This year, we are going to start helping one of the communities in Winston-Salem, the Piedmont Circle community in Winston-Salem. We probably going to have one or two events this year for them, but it will be an annual thing that we do with the kids over there, and they are in dire need themselves. So we'll be dealing with them. I've also started another group with boys in my school, and I intend to work with them as much as I can to uplift them because the boys, most of the young boys here need that mentor, need somebody to look up to, and I think I fit within that gap. And from what we generate from Backbush, we'll be able to also extend our helping hand to those in need.
Right. So you guys are gonna be very this year. We're gonna be looking a lot of you within the local community in mentorship. It
Yeah.
sounds to me mentorship for them.
Yes, last year we started it, but the day in which we hosted it, the weather was bad, and we didn't have a lot of support. But notwithstanding, we hope and pray this year we will have a better turnout.
Right. And all because of COVID too. COVID had,
Well,
had
COVID had a whole
yeah.
lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
But again, all is not lost.
Never too late.
There is a saying where there's life, there's always hope. So those of you who are wondering if everything that we are doing is only for Liberia, no. Winston-Salem is where I lived for more than 40 years, and I do intend to make Winston-Salem an integral part of this association as much as I can.
Okay. Well, I think we're ready to close. Thank you, everybody, for joining us in this new episode of.
I'm going to answer a question.
Yeah, and is there any questions coming up on the?
We have one message from Les Tanner.
Oh, yeah, that's
Says-
important.
That's good stuff. Looking forward to it.
Okay. Oh,
We
great,
have a
great.
message from
That's my classmate
really
from Winston State. Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
He was my protector. Big boy. He played football.
another message from Romel. Oh, Romel Pearson, your cousin, I believe.
Yeah, that's my dog.
Oh, no, her cousin, your
Yeah.
daughter. Yeah, her cousin, Satta's cousin, Ralph's daughter. Who said thanks. Hopefully, you can join us in our gala on April 6th. Yes, April 6th, 2024. That's
From 6 p.m. to 1 a.m.
5
night.
a.m. or 6 a.m. Okay.
So we can see your questions if you guys have any feedback and words of encouragement for Backbush Children's Association. Please send them a message. Otherwise, we will have to wrap it up. And thank you for joining us for this evening.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
And
We appreciate you.
And if you like to send us a message, you can send us a message, Dawn and I, through Voices I Heard, Stories Untold, or you can message them directly. We will be putting all the contact information for Backbush Children Education Association. So thank you guys. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank
and,
you, young lady.
Look forward to working with you even more in the near future.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Wow. That's a wife. That's my boy, though.